Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel. We're back for more of the Scarlet Keys with Trish Scarborough. True solo. This is not going to be a scenario from the Scarlet Keys, but we had a couple of stops along the way to Arkham where we're going to go to a fancy party for Midwinter Gala. Let's see. So we got our key stolen, and it was the Light of Pharos, the one we had recently picked up over in Alexandria. And guess who stole it? It was the Claret Knight. He got his key back, which is very funny. So we'll be shuffling either him or the Red Glove Man into the deck here. So we might be getting that key into play again. We tried to get the key back. We failed. We also went to Bermuda, and we're going to get another card in our opening hand. And then, yes, here we are in Arkham, spending 2 time instead of 2 XP to play Midwinter Gala. So before I forget, because I'm sure I will, other changes with the 6 XP I had. I put in a copy of Moxie, maybe help the willpower score out a bit. Even getting the agility to 6 is really good. I like that. And then I put 3 XP into Empirical Hypothesis for the spend 3 evidence to discover a clue. It's a little slow, honestly, but I think it's probably good for Trish's ability and then in the future uses for concealed cards. So let's hope that works out. Okay, let's do the opening hand first because otherwise I'll forget and then we'll do the setup. All right, 6 cards. 6 cards. I mean, I probably keep these 3. We don't have a Chuck, so let's throw those back and maybe get like Lone Wolf or something. We got the Moxie. 2 guns. But we're just fighting at, no, we're fighting at 6. That's not bad. And we'll hopefully draw the other stuff. Okay, as a reminder, we do have the Twisted Antiprism so that we can do the whole Doom shenanigans with the Magnifying Glass level 1. However, there's going to be clues, so it might not happen quite as much. Okay, so I thought about this, and like naturally, Trish should be going with the faction that is the green one, the Rogue faction, the Syndicate. However, the whole point of this was to go with Trish joining the Foundation. So we're going to actually do the thing that's probably a lot worse, which is pick Valeria Antonova, getting ourselves +1 combat for our story card here, our leader, as it were. We actually met her already in Moscow, so it makes sense that we are with her again here in. Are we in Arkham? Are we in Kingsport? I think we're in Kingsport. Let's check. Yeah, Kingsport Manor. Okay. So other setup here. So we're going to take the 3 ground floor rooms. We'll just throw them down here. And we're going to put the guests here, I guess, randomly, although we don't really know what these locations are. Archibald, Callahan, and Horatio Martinez. Now then we're going to randomly pick a rival. Is that correct? Yeah, so we're going to pick a random rival here. So I think I just shuffle this and we pull out the Miskatonic University. Okay. So we're going to remove the 3 yellow allies, which is. I mean, these guys are decent, but I'm not going to miss them too much. Remove them from the game. And then we're going to. Let's just set this aside over here. These guys don't do anything anymore. I think this is done as well. Put these off camera. And I think we're done with the foundation other than this other story card, which we'll set aside. Okay. Goodbye back. Then, and this is also set aside for now. Then we're going to take the guest deck and we're going to put 1, 2, 3 more into play already. So we have Nova Malone. This is the one to fight with base of our resources. That's pretty good. Randa. Place a resource in your location of the antiquity. Get +2 to your next skill test this round. Okay. That's pretty good. And then Investigating and parlaying, get +1 for each humanoid enemy at your location. You may ignore each attack opportunity made by humanoid non-elite enemies against you. Okay. That's really good with the horror soak as well. Hmm. Well, we'll figure this out. I think that the biggest issue in this scenario is going to be the fact that we have 3 cultist tokens now, and they are the number of guest assets to your location, which is going to be frequently 5. I don't know if we can game that at all, but okay. So the Bloodless Man is here, attached to the lantern. We start ourselves at the lobby, and Lantern Club enemies can't be dealt damage. And there's a whole thing about when single-sided guest assets that when they would leave play, they become spellbound instead, so they get flipped face down. And I don't remember how we get them back up, probably using the lantern. Okay. Our act is to get 3 clues, and we also need to pick up at least 1 guest asset and wait for agenda 2A or 3A. So we're looking for the jewel, talk to the guests. Guests might help us out. Now, to get the guests, we will test a skill of 3 based on an icon on their card. So, um, hopefully, intellect for most of these. I guess we could do Dolores for agility. This one's kind of hard. Agility, maybe. I don't know if I want Horatio. We could get that one. We can get these two. Now, Valeria also helps. So you can exhaust her to get +1 to your next skill test this round for each guest asset at your location. She counts as 1, and we could pick up the other ones that way. So that's kind of nice. Okay. I also need to shuffle in one of these guys into the deck. Okay. Well, let's get going. We do have some ways of getting clues. We might start that way. The bulldog. Oh, that's interesting. After you fail a skill test while parlaying with an enemy, not a guest. All right, I think we start with Dr. Milan. That just seems good. Do we want to put the Moxie out already? Probably. We have got Soak. We can get Moxie out. We're probably going to need another spot to put all these guests. Do I want to go ahead and investigate now? Probably. Sure. Let's go 6. Yeah, let's do this first. So let's do this. Because then I can get the clue back. I mean, there's something to be said for like waiting for an enemy. But there will be more clues. All right, look at the top 3. Sneak attack, hornet's nest, and the shadows. Let's take the sneak attack. You never know. Okay. So we only have played one thing. So we're doing okay. 6 on 2. Okay. We just get the clue. Resource, though. Can't say no to that. I suppose we move along. Bloodless Man is a little annoying, but we're going to have to worry about him later. So his deal is he's going to, when he's ready, he's going to be moving to the nearest location with a guest. And if he's already there at the end of the investigation phase, then bad stuff happens. Deal some horror. And, okay, so who do I want first? Like, this is pretty interesting. Well, investigating parlaying, I might just have to go after that right now. Okay. Parlay. You persuade 2 of the guests to have a dance, exhaust 2 guests at this location, then heal horror. Okay. Not particularly good. In the Shadows is back. 1 doom out of 4. Interrogate. Okay, so we're testing 3 to 2. We allied with the Guardian faction. Do I want to put anything into this? What are our tokens? Skulls are -1. Let's mark that. The cultists are -3 right now. So I'm up 1. Being up 2 is worth it? Sure. Let's spend ourselves 1 resource and go up 2. or draw another Elder Sign. All right. um, I want my cigarette case for that kind of stuff, right? So the clues don't do anything for me. We can go 5 to 3. Try to get Dolores, and then we get Archibald maybe. So 5 to 3, up 2. Okay, I understand. Um, Again, not parlaying with an enemy. We'll go again. Yeah, nice. So we take Dolores. These do not take up any ally slots. While investigating parlaying, well, there's no enemies here, so that's okay. But that second line of text seems really good. Should we go for the clue or wait for an enemy to show up? Problem is, I could use. Nah, we just go 5 to 3 on Archie. See if we can pick him up as well. Yeah, we do. Okay. Do I do this? No, I do this next round, right? Yeah. Logical reasoning. Hello. This guy is now here. Okay. How do I deal with him? So he can come to my location, and that's fine. This is misleading. Let's do that. So he can come to my location. That's fine. It's just the next round that I need to engage and evade him or something. Can't deal him damage. I gotta think about whether or not using Archie makes any sense. Okay. Violent commands. Deal 2 damage, investigate your location. Otherwise, this stays forever. I think we just have to do that. All right, so I don't need the 3 resources. It's okay. Um, it's tough. So let's just pretend I stayed here and played things, right? I don't think I want to do that. Well, I mean, I could. I can deal 2 damage. Just got to put the damage on Archibald or something. Um, yeah, I don't want to do this yet because I don't think we can kill them. So, so yeah. Okay, let's do the thing we know we need to do. We have to get rid of this, and it has to go to assets. So Archibald can take 1, and Moxie can take 1. Okay. What I want is the hiking boots. So if I stay here, then next round I can kind of evade him and move away. I feel like we kind of get stuck. Maybe we need to go pick up her. Maybe we need to pick up her in order to get uh our way of dealing damage. I mean, you got the sneak attack. I have to kill this guy as soon as possible. I think that's the issue. Um, Maybe we have to play the bulldog. Yeah, yeah. There's something kind of perverse here. Like I could theoretically like speed up the doom clock here. Um, can we grab the lantern? 1 or more damage. I can also go in the shadows just to be able to get out. Not bad. Okay. Um, yeah, she's kind of hard to get. I could just move, do the exhaust, and then grab Nova. This is interesting too. This is just like deal 3 damage if I can get the bulldog out. This is not useful yet. I'm trying to figure out how to accelerate the damage on the... and it's going to have to be Probably by just playing the Bulldog. So let's do that. Let's do that for action 2. And we can investigate. So we're going to go 6 to 2. Nice. Resource. Clue. Doom. I'll put this back on. Okay. So now the Bloodless Man comes here during the enemy phase. And we should be okay. This is what the Light of Theros was supposed to be good for. All right. 3 of 4. So we can't deal him damage, but we can evade him or something. Mess around. Spend a resource to parlay. I'll automatically evade this enemy. Spend 2 resources to discard instead. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think we do this first. See what we got. We got the SIG case. Yep. I think we have to do the SIG case. Okay. That's our 2 resources, probably. Spend 1 resource. I don't have enough money for... I could just do a regular evade. Yikes. Play this. No, we need to engage this guy. We need to engage this guy and evade him. And then next round we can deal damage. 2 enemies here is not friendly, though. Okay, where'd all my money go? Is there anything else that we can do with these folks? Investigating or parlaying. Are you humanoid? Yeah, you are. I mean, that's going to be helpful, I suppose. Move 1 damage to... Yeah, I can't do that yet. This can give me some money, but it feels very, very risky. Having too many enemies out here when we have to be killing this thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we go with the evade. Okay. Wish I had the SIG case. That's all right. Exhaust 2 guests. Okay. Then we have to engage this guy and evade him. Not much I can do. 5 to 2. We want to beat the cultists are still -3. Guest assets. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we are up 3 already. The the elder things aren't great. I'm just not convinced I need to spend any resources on this because it's just, I mean, it's really bad if we draw the -4, but just don't. Okay. So now we are saved from the time being. We probably play in the shadows next round. Let's find out what happens. We need to start getting some damage on this guy. Chuck the extra action would be really helpful. I wish I had 3 resources. Then I could have deleted her forever. There's the hiking boots. I have to decide to get rid of something. I probably should have just played this, huh? I mean, I can't commit things anyway, so we can dump this. It's okay. All right. 4 Doom. We advance. Okay. Shuffle each set aside monster enemy, both copies of Vicious Ambush Treachery and the Encounter discard pile into the deck. So there was something you said for leaving the clue around just for all of this stuff. But I didn't do it. Probably a mistake. Okay. Encounter card is... Oh, this is an In the Shadows if I ever saw one. Okay. Does that let me get ahead? What happens if I In the Shadows... Enemies cannot engage you and you cannot deal damage to enemies. Draw, exhaust the enemy. Can't engage me. I could leave him behind. Whew, that's a lot of things to leave behind. So let's think. You have Hunter. I now can deal damage, but we can't parlay. And then there's you. Do you have Hunter? No. So we can just leave her behind. Okay. That's probably the plan. Oh, man, what about the Bloodless Man? I need to get him. I need to get 3 damage on this guy. Um, so like we could fire with the Bulldog, heal all but 3. So coup de grace would be really good. Maybe we just put this off and go in the shadows here and let him show up, and then we don't worry about her, and then I don't know about him. I think that's the plan. We go in the shadows, leave these guys behind for now. This is until the end of the round. They can't engage. And then we're probably going to have to move and put down an asset or two. Um, let's see if we can pull another Lantern Club member out here and then leave him behind. Let's see if we can do that. I'd like the money. We did. Oh, that's so good. Okay. So, um, search top 9. Okay. Draw it. Doesn't engage me, but it's still drawing it. Shuffling counter deck, then exhaust the enemy, gain 3 resources. I'm sure that drawing it is still something I did, so I'll get my money. Okay. I still have all my actions. I'm going to want to move. I'm probably going to want to put the hiking boots down. And then let's put this out as well. Let's put the Doom down and flip this over and bring it back. And then let's scurry over to probably her. So, action 1 move. Spend a resource, buy a drink, heal damage or horror from investigator or guest asset this location. Ooh, did I want to, before I leave, um, use... Oh, we already used him. No, he doesn't have to be exhausted. Spend a resource. I probably do, just to get that going. Let's put a damage on the Gug. Okay. Nope, I can't deal damage. Cannot deal damage to enemies. Just kidding. Okay. Sig case? Hiking boots? I think so. Okay. So, this guy's still going to come here. You don't have Hunter. And this guy moves here. And they will engage me shortly. No, not the Bloodless Man. He will not. Backstab. Okay. Where's Chuck Fergus? 1 out of 6. Entrap. Okay, so we're testing 6 to 3. If you fail and Bloodless Man at your location, a guest asset you control becomes spellbound. Okay. What are our cultist tokens now? I think they're -5s. Yeah. So I'm up 3. I think we just have to take the risk on that. Ouch. Okay. So a guest asset you control becomes spellbound. Gotta be one of our guest assets. Could be Archibald, although he feels really good. Could be Dolores. While investigating parlaying, you get +1. Not helpful right now. Ignore each attack opportunity. Nope. Okay, so she becomes spellbound. Flip her down. And there's a way to get them back, but we don't know yet. Okay. So, Here's where we're at. It's probably best to just delete this guy, but we don't have to. We could get a clue to evade him. I'm just trying to think about how to deal with the Bloodless Man. We need to do the 3 damage would be really good. Um, uh, so that would be 6 to 4. I could maybe just get him right now. He's gonna flip over, but that's like okay. So I could cancel the engage, then evade, and then we just have this guy still here. I don't think there's. I think that's like just the problem I'm gonna have with the enraged Gug. And we should be able to assign enough. Okay, so first action, we're gonna engage. We're gonna cancel attack, and we get +2 to our next skill test, which is gonna be backstab. So I've got 8 to 4. We're gonna. I can't commit anything. All right. I mean, this is just too important. Let's flip this. We're 10. Okay. 10 to 4. This is going to kill him. We're going to search the top 6 cards. All right. Lone Wolf is interesting. Oh, the breaking and entering once I have some money would be really good. Okay. We'll take that. Lone Wolf is just not playable right now. Okay. So that kills the Bloodless Man. So when the enemy is defeated, so he gets 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Instead, flip him over, exhaust him, and heal all but 3 damage from him. Okay. Flip. Hello. It's just another 3 damage. Hunter Massive. If the enemy attacks, you remove a guest asset you control from the game. What? Okay, he's exhausted though. So that was my first action. And this is still attached. Okay. Ooh, the breaking and entering would be fun here. I just don't have any money. Now, I could investigate anyway and just take 1 and 1. Or we could start shooting. This is going to be 8 to 3. Yeah. I mean, okay. I could also just evade. And then we start getting some money. I don't want to evade though, because leaving these clues and Trish's ability on the table seems kind of bad. I mean, I could get both clues at once, but that seems unnecessary. Yeah. We shoot. We shoot with the gun. This is 8. Nice. That is -2. Okay, 2 damage here. And then I think we go again. Yeah, -5. Okay. So that's really good. That is a whole turn. A whole ass turn. This guy's massive. And we just hope that we don't get attacked. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Yeah, we do have a monster enemy, so we're going to have to remove good old Archie from the game. That's a bit of a problem. Yep. All right, see Archie. Would have been good to pick up. Maybe those extra resources would have been really good, but you're gone. Okay. Now what? Well, we need to evade this guy. Or we just shoot him twice. Or, well, I only have 1 bullet. Evade him. Don't have the money for a sneak attack. We try to get the clue? We don't have money for the breaking and entering. Oh my god. We're one resource short. Okay. Well, I think we start with evading the Bloodless Man. So 6 on 3. That's good. Succeed by 2. Look at the top 2. Okay, that's fantastic. Once I have the money. Okay. Um, I mean, I could take the attack here, I guess. Here we could take the attack. We can go 1, 2, and we go 6 on 3. Action 2. That was a lot closer than I was hoping for right there. We get a resource. We use Trish's ability after we discover the clue to evade a non-elite enemy. And now, maybe we just fire off the coup de grace right now. We don't get the card draw, but it frees us up for next time. Let's do that. I know it's money, but I think it's the right call. Okay. Okay. Did I already do this? No. Let's do this. I mean, I'll be playing this eventually. Okay. Bloodless Man is ready. Go to upkeep. Sneak attack. 3 of 6. And a rage gug. Fine. So we shoot the gun. We have 8 to 3. Nice. That is a succeed by 5. We've got a lot of great stuff here. It's a problem is I have 0 economy somehow. We can pull the kicking the hornet's nest, I guess, but feels a little eh. All right, that's 2 damage to this guy. So that goes to the victory display and attaches here. Okay. That's action 1. I could also start parlaying with these folks just to have some more stuff out here. Not only enemy attacks. This seems pretty good. Think we can pull Horatio out? Let's try that. 6 on 3. Yep. Hello. Okay. After non-elite enemy attacks you, exhaust Horatio, exhaust that enemy, and it cannot ready. Do not disengage. Sure. I'm going to play this lone wolf, getting attacked here, but well, we need to put some damage and horror down. But then it won't attack or ready this round. So 1, 2 onto Milan. Nope, has to go to a guest. 2 onto Valeria. Okay. All right. So exhausts, doesn't ready. Cool. Upkeep. Oh, my boy. Okay. 4 of 6. And these guys are just chilling over here. We can advance because we have the 3 clues, but I would like to remove the enemies from play first. It just seems important. Secret door. Okay. Can't leave here. But I have ways to get out. All right. How do we break the lantern? We just flip this over. So Trish's ability gets an extra clue. That's not particularly useful. Okay. Here's what we do. We take our resource. We play Chuck Fergus because we can. And now we get the extra action we've been looking for the whole time. I can sneak attack this guy. Seems like the right thing to do. 2 damage. I have 2 actions left. Is it kicking the hornet's nest? I mean, these guys are pretty scary. I don't think there's anyone other enemies I really want around. I could move and investigate somewhere else. I could also get the clue move with hiking boots. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, 6 on 3. Yes. We get a resource. We get a clue. We move to connecting unrevealed locations. So I can't do that. I can't do that. Let's do this first. 6 on 3. Yeah, that's also good. So this goes away. And then we do the thing. So this is our last, that was our last action, but now we're here. There's more to be discovered in this room full of strange works of art. Place up to 2 clues from the hook pull this location. Gain 2 resources. That seems incredible for me. Manual dexterity. Can't commit it. All right, 5 of 6. We don't have a whole lot of time. We do need to advance the act at some point. Another Lantern Club member. God, these guys are annoying. What I guess this is what the breaking and entering is for. So we'll start there with Chuck. We're going 5, 6. Plus 6 is 12. 12 on 3. We're making this fast. Nice. Minus 2 still. So what this does is this allows me to get a clue and a resource. This is going to go back to hand. Oh, and minus 2, 11 to 3. Oh my god. 6. Yeah, I think I want this. Okay. So what we can do is we automatically evade with Trish's ability, automatically evade with break and entering's ability. Okay. Lone Wolf also. I think I'd do this. We put 2 clues here, because then we can kind of farm the clues a bit. I don't know if we need the clue. Well, we sort of do. So that's an action. We could play the tarot card. Okay, before I put the clues down, we can do the swaparoo here. Put that back out. Play the tarot. Play the coup de grace. Get rid of this guy from existence. Cost me 2. Draw a card. Love to put this out. Okay, Lantern Club member comes back. Go to upkeep. We need to play the other gun. We're already advancing the next agenda. Man, I'm slow. Okay. If the Bloodless Man is in play, no. Each investigator may heal 1 horror for investigator or guest. Oh, here we go. Very good. So we only have 6 rounds left. We've got a lot of clues, but we need to advance the act. So we're going to have to do that basically as soon as possible. Shuffle a non-story asset. Discard top 2. Okay. We have seen the other magnifying glass. We could shuffle the bulldog in. That'd be fine. Discard top 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess I take 2 horror. Sure. 1, 2. Okay. Where are we at now? Which of these folks am I going home with? Because right now it's Horatio Martinez, and that's not what I was hoping for at this scenario. Okay, so we need evade. I think what we do is we grab at least one of these, evade and leave or something. Okay. We also can advance. That might make sense. Okay. Let's advance. So I do have one. And then the agenda is -3. All right. Choose one of the set aside second floor locations at random, put into play directly above the lobby. Okay. And it's connected to this location, like that. The other ones are up there. Put the set aside rival story card into play next to the agenda. Follow its setup text. Okay, and we're also going to get the, yeah, this is it. Okay, so shuffle the set aside confusion treachery into the encounter deck, and then the set aside this guy, Caldwell Phillips, at the lead investigator's location. Aloof, hunter cannot be damaged. When you end your turn, choose and discard a non-weak card from your hand. Haven't really done anything on my turn yet. I don't even remember if I did Lone Wolf. I probably did not. Okay. If Caldwell Phillips at your location, parlay. Oh man, it would have been so good if we had what's her name? Oh, we also need to pick up the Pale Lantern, which is over here. Well, we can place 2 clues. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We could probably just do that. And then our story card is we put the set aside Declan Pierce enemy into play at the Lantern Club. Exhausted, I think. And the jewel goes somewhere. Let's see. Jewel goes also there. Okay, so if we can manage to do this stuff. Is he's exhausted? Yeah. Okay, so when you're engaged with him, you get 1 fewer action. He's got 4 health. In the enemy phase, heal 1 damage to each enemy in play. Okay. All right, back to me. Well, the parlays seem important. I don't mind, yeah, I don't mind discarding stuff, but let's go ahead and try the parlays. I have 5. I think we're just going to have to, I mean, we don't really have such stuff to commit for this particular thing. Up 3 seems reasonable, though. Nope. Oh, up 3 again. Yes. Put one of my clues here. I have 1 more action, plus there's this. I might be able to grab a card with the breaking and entering, so let's do the breaking and entering first. Chuck. This is fast and free. -3. So I was at 11, 12, 9 to 3. Succeeds by 6. Icons. It's kind of identical. We'll take the magnifying glass. All right. So we'll automatically evade her, and then we'll grab both clues, I suppose. This will go back in my hand. And then we, I mean, we can go 4. And I get a resource. Nice. Okay. Give him a clue. I forgot to put the confusion in, but it's going out now. Okay. When there are 2 clues on the story card, oh, it goes on here. Remove confusion. Add this to the victory display. Okay. That's pretty good. That is a whole turn. I'm going to have to pick these guys up. I think T just readies. She's coming back to me. Upkeep. A second breaking and entering. Very funny. I guess I didn't do that. 1 out of 6. Bleeding Walls. Shroud here is 3. I do have the money now, suddenly, to do some fun stuff. But taking a horror is okay. I'd still like to beat the -1s and the -2s. Let's spend 2 resources. Yeah, that's a -1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I lose an action. Take a horror. Ultimately, it's okay. Let's look at the top three cards. I guess the backstab. Okay, Lone Wolf. Um, I probably take Callahan at 5 on 3. That ain't great. Maybe I evade her, do this, pick him up. I need to leave though. I mean, actually, it's okay. We can sneak attack. Okay, sure. Let's evade. 6 on 2. We said it was 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Um, we sneak attack Chuck, get rid of the Lantern Club member. And then let's try to pick up one of these folks for our last action. Yeah, they're the same. I'm only up 2. It ain't great. Um, well, let's try it. Okay. Declan moves here. We'll try to deal with him next round. I think we lose a couple of these guests because we don't have much time. What do we have to do? We have to control the Jewel Sarnath, spend 2 clues. Oh, that's fine. We can just do that. Bloodless Man, or the Pale Lantern, I don't think we have time for, but we'll try. Okay. We've done this. Did we just put the 2 into play a second ago? We just did. Great. Um, 6-3. Fail. This is going to gain Surge. Buddy, I don't have time for you. I mean, I have the breaking and entering, I guess, but you do have 3. No, I think this is just to leave this guy behind forever. Okay, Chuck. Um, 12, 12 to 3. Okay, that should be good. -3 is 9. Succeed by 6. Rogues, man. I mean, these are just different commits at this point. Shuffle in. We get a resource for that. We get a resource for Lone Wolf. We put the Doom here because I forgot about that last time. We put this back into play. Anyway, um, I can move here and then how much health does he have? Just 4. What do you do? This is 3 damage. Yeah, this isn't that good, right? Oh, I guess it is. No, this isn't a weapon. Uh, so I'm considering is do I just use the backstab on him and then use this? What I really want is the other sneak attack. That was a mistake maybe to use it. They're both in here. Okay. Then I think we'll play the backstab next round. Let's try to pick up Miranda. 5 to 3. Nope. I'm trying to move in here with my last action. 5 to 3. Take a horror. Yep. I guess it's gonna be this. And then I guess I move in there and something's got to go. Okay. Cool. 2 horror. I guess we finally lose the Moxie. That's a little unfortunate, but okay. Okay, ready, upkeep. 3 of 6. 5 to 3. Fails, gains surge. Okay. This is agenda 3, so we're testing 2 to 4. Okay, we fail. We take 2 horror. We can put it on Trish now. And now we're back. Okay, so I have 1 fewer action unless I um, evade him or something. I can also just throw the backstab out here. I think I probably do. We spend full price on this. It's it's weird. Yeah, he's gonna need. Well, I think it'll be okay. Okay, so we go full price, but +2, so 7 on 2. So fast. Nice. Okay, that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 actions remaining. I have 2, 3 guests. Can I take the 2 horror? Or should I just evade him? I'm trying to use this. And then I go 1, 2, 3 +3. I go 6 to 2. That's really good. Um, I can take the 2 horror. So we exhaust her. Ready, another guest. We don't have any of that out here. And then we're gonna go fight. This is our sort of our last action. We'll get an action back if we succeed. And we're going +3, so that is 6 on 2. I think this is just a -3 right now. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So this guy's done. Okay. I get my action back. Again, what we need to do, um, this is gone. What we need to do is go get the jewel. We also can go back here and grab the pale lantern. I also probably just spend a resource and grab whoever this is. Raymond Loggins. Well, I'll parlay with you. At 5 to 3, we can commit something. 6 to 3. Yeah. All right, we have another guest. So this one I can take horror to cancel a card. That seems pretty good. Didn't use our Sig case this time. I probably should have, but I don't have enough cards really left to make that worth it, in my opinion. Okay. Upkeep. Um, I'll just flip this. 4 of 6. Interrogate. This is the one where we'll take damage. No problem. Cool. Okay. So, what do I have going on now? We need to get the jewel. We can take the horror. So let's do that. Let's just go ahead and move in. All right. Take the horror, put it on Raymond. How do we take this? If the Jewel of Sarnath is at your location, those men don't play, just take control. Okay. Action 2. Gimme. And it gets 1 damage, no doom. All right. And we have 1 more round after this. We try to get the 2 clues and leave. If you succeed, split that, put any spellbound card. During your turn, name a card, draw the top card of the counter deck. If it's a named card, cancel effects and discard it. That doesn't seem correct. No reason to do that. Okay, I can get 2 clues here, though, because we can do a chuck here. It's fast. 11 to 5. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 7. All right, so this doesn't go back, but I do get the clue. And then I think we do it again with the other one. And this is actually going to cost me money. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right. Upkeep. Another cigarette case. 5 of 6. Violent commands. This is fine. I think all we have time for is at the end of this round, we spend 2 clues to advance the act. 4 points if there are no non-weakness enemies in play. Ha 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 ha. We're not getting any of those because we can't kill all of these things. I mean, I guess we could. What do I do? Play the bulldog? Nah, I don't have actions for that. Move, move. I could shoot these things. It would be pretty easy. But yeah, we weren't playing for that particular objective. All right. Lone Wolf money. Let's come back here, spend it, and see if we can pick up someone else who's interesting. Claire Wilson. After you commit 1 or more cards to a skill test you're performing, get +1 value for this test. Okay. So that was action 1. I don't really have a great way of getting the rest of the clues on these other locations. How about this? So what is it? You take control of it. Yeah, you need to do this like 4 rounds. I don't have actions for that. Let's pick up Claire. Let's see what happens. I've got 5. I have 7 to 3. I have 8 to 3. I think that is a -5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, so we succeed. We're going to take control of her. She's not bad. We're going to draw a card now, which is going to go on to her, a horror. These are gone. So I moved. I shouldn't have taken the resource. I moved. I did the parlay. I suppose we can just get rid of this. Take the 2 damage. Nothing else for us to do here. This is hard in solo. It's not impossible, but at least we have the clues and we can advance. So, I mean, we're not going to get a whole lot out of this, but and we really didn't get the allies that I was hoping for. But, you know, this is a scenario. So, yeah, we'll go to upkeep, and we then advance. End of the round, investigator control Jules Sarnath. We do. We spend 2 clues. We do. Advance the act. Okay. Resolution 1. So we may choose 1 single-sided guest asset under any investigator's control to add to your deck. So really, this is the one that it would have been really nice to pick up. Honestly, though, maybe not. I mean, the horror soak is good. Okay. So we have some interesting choices. Not really what I was expecting from this at all, but here's who we got. Horatio, after non-elite enemy attacks you, exhaust it. Okay, so there's like something to this for Trish. Callahan, um, deal 1 damage to an enemy at your location. This is good for concealed. We don't have those kinds of triggers other than his own, which isn't very good for Trish. Raven Loggins, there's something to be said for canceling treacheries. And then there's Claire, who's the cheapest one. This is 3, 2. Oh, he's 2 also. And she's got some Horror Soak. After you commit one or more cards to a skill test you're performing, you get +1. I mean, it's funny, right? It is funny. Wow. What a choice. I mean, some of the other ones would have been better. I would have rather taken like Miranda. Ooh. One more skill cards to a test you're performing. Not skill cards, just any cards. You get +1. Is that good enough? Um, exhausted, cannot ready, do not disengage. There's something kind of cool about this. And it sure is a lot of soak. And there's something good about this one. It's just a lot of money, which I happen to have eventually. Hmm. Oh man, I don't know if I can decide this on camera. This is a very tough choice. What would you do? I think I like Horatio. Only because this non-elite attacking and then I can drag it around. There just aren't that many enemies though. Claire is very funny because of the tower. So it's like I'm not going to, but maybe I eventually will. I just have to prioritize playing the tower. And I don't think I can take enough horror for this to be worth it. So let's go with Claire. It seems strange, but like the other one who costs 2, Callahan, is just like only okay. It's just really hard for me to make use of this whole ability unless I was a real guardian, right? Then I could, uh, and I only have one weapon, so it's like you could use him. You fail, but you still. Okay, so here's the benefit for him. Like this is just an automatic reveal conceal card, once per round. Okay, we'll take him. Maybe I'll change my mind later. Let's see what else we got from scoring. All right, resolution 2. Oh, we also get the Jewel Sarnath. Cool. Resolution 2. Agent Antonova turns to you, strides to you, her left cheek spattered with viscous ichor. I did not like this party at first, but it became much more interesting once they locked the doors. All right. Cool. 7. 7 is too far. So we earn 2 victory points, and then we're going to tally our score. All right. So first off, let's just add the 2. Well, we know it's 2. We'll add the other stuff in a second. Okay. Our score is here. 1 point for each revealed manor location without clues. I mean, thankfully, we did get all the clues. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. I'm going to use this, I suppose, to count up, just to have something. even though this is totally incorrect. Okay. 1 point for each guest asset controlled by the investigators. It was the 5, right? This seems absurd in solo to get the numbers right. 4 points if no spellbound cards are in play. Heh. 4 points if the Bloodless Man is in the victory display. Yes. Go up to 14. 3 points if the Pale Lantern. No. 3 points if Declan Pierce. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 3 points. 4 points of a rival story card. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 points if no investigator has been defeated and there is 2 or less damage on the investigators of the group. No. Same thing for horror. No. The end game points in your faction's story card. 0. Again, I could have maybe gone to get them, but that's just 2 more points. So 21. I don't think that actually would have done anything different. 2 more bonus experience points. Well, that's probably like the worst I've ever done on this one, but I think in solo, you say that's pretty darn good. Okay, let's just kill this and give ourselves the 2 more. Okay, 4 experience points plus the story cards. I like it. We have a few more things to do afterwards in order to go pick up the Mirroring Blade from Desi. But this was scenario number 6. So we can either go play Buenos Aires or we can not. And I'll figure that out later. Thanks for watching. See ya.